Hello. So I'm on my morning walk. It's always so weird the way the light the light comes in, but I can't control the light. But yeah, so I'm out here, I'm doing my walk, and I have a thought for you guys, just something that I hope encourages you today, really to think about who you are connected with. And I was thinking about this because if you've ever played for a sports team, then you know that your team typically is only as strong as your weakest link. I will never forget playing softball when I was little, and I was probably, I was the weakest link. I played in the outfield. For some ungodly reason, they tried to make me the catcher for a period, and I was scared of the ball, so I don't know how you would expect someone who's scared of the ball to be the catcher, but I'd be in the outfield, raise my hand. My parents were the coaches. Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. Middle of the game, I'd be out there literally like picking flowers, so sidetracked. I was not cut out. But unfortunately, I had to be on the team because they didn't have enough players to allow me to sit out. And what that meant was that we pretty much lost every single game. Now, my sister was on the same team, and she was an absolute superstar, athlete, just incredible, so gifted. And I just want to encourage you not to just talk about softball today, but for you to understand this. And I'm suited up because it's going to save my skin from the sun. That's why I got all this on. But I just want to encourage you today to understand that who you are connected with matters. Who you call best friend, who you spend your time with, who you allow to speak into your life, who you are engaging in consistent conversation with, consistent relationships with, it will impact your life because you are only as strong as your weakest link. And when you think about that, if you are someone, you're trying to grow spiritually, you're trying to grow physically, you're trying to do all of these things, but you are linked up, tied up, spending all of your time with people who are not trying to do the things that you're trying to do, people whose intentions aren't the same as your intentions, people whose spiritual walk isn't anywhere near your spiritual walk, you can't be surprised if you're limited by them. You can only go as far as who you're connected to, in a sense. Because one of the things that I realized, and I learned this quickly in college, because I had a friend who, like all of us, by the time we got together, and I've shared this so much, all of our GPAs were like within a tenth of a point of each other. And it wasn't until like one girl in my group, she got wise, she moved off away from us and started spending her time with people that were doing the things she wanted to do. Fast forward, I mean, her GPA skyrocketed. She's actually on like her second master's degree at this point. But that showed me, taught me, reminded me the same thing. I just want to remind you of, you cannot expect to go any further than the company that you keep. If you're sitting around people who have no goals, no ambitions, they're always negative, they don't have anywhere near the same viewpoint, again, on spirituality. And by spirituality, for me, I'm not just saying like just random spirituality, but definitely your faith. Like my faith in Jesus is important to me. And so if I'm sitting around someone that is not on that same wavelength and we're sitting here arguing beliefs, it's literally going to limit you by what you're allowing in your circle. So I just want to encourage you that today you are only as strong as your weakest link. So I would encourage you to take a serious inventory of who you're spending your time with, who's speaking into your life, who's encouraging you, who's holding you back, because you will never get further than them. It will be the equivalent to my 7-year-old self being on your softball team. You did not want me on your softball team because you were going to lose if I was on your team. So just think about who is on your team, and are they going to get you to the end goal, or are they going to keep you stagnant? That's it, guys. Stay connected with me across social media at Erica Empowers. Thanks for joining me on my morning walk. I'm on like mile 4 right now. I've been doing some sprints, so I'm like low-key about to pass out. But yes, again, stay connected, and I have events coming up with Amplify Her. So if you have not gotten connected, go to amplifyherlife.com to find out what's coming up in a city near you. If you have a powerful message, we are taking applications for Step on Stage speakers. Bye, guys.